Like this, like too dark.
More light.
That works. Cool. So where were we? I need to connect. There we go. Hey, there he is. And there you are too. Looking forward to seeing how that scarf turns out. So last time I think we were working towards the end of it actually. So I'll probably keep having a look at that for now. And then come back to the middle section. Okay, then the other tracks are just sounds. This is gonna be the return of Flappy's lullaby after it's all done. Do I include this bit as well? There's your little trail. There's the Accio. I reckon that was some low strings. Okay, I'm going to stick some low strings under that. Luckily, I already have a low string patch. I think it's this one here. I think it's number 8. I like that patch. So I've currently got some EQ over it, which is why it's not really you're hearing the top notes come pinch through too much. And I've got the erosion on it, which you might be able to see down there. The erosion is to try and give it, because I quite like the sound of a mellotron. Let's use the strings as they are. Then with a bit of erosion. Actually, to make it sound more like a mellotron, I could do the opposite of this and do just a high pass. So this way it sounds like it's playing literally off an old tape cassette. So I'm only allowing the higher frequencies to come through because I think the tapes are a bit cheaper on it. Actually, if I do that with a bit of flange, a little bit of flanger, right? Not that much, or is it? No, sorry, chorus, not chorus. Do with a little bit of chorus, just a tiny bit. So let's see what that sounds like under it. Now I need to try and remember the chords I played. They do. It's something quite common from what I can tell in a lot of like Japanese classical stuff. And by that I mean Japanese takes on classical music. So like Japanese neoclassical stuff over the past like 30 years has a lot of those grace notes. I'm gonna go back to just doing it so it's low because I want it to be supportive as opposed to pushing it. Also should sit down normal there. No, it didn't. It didn't. We're good. We're good. We're good. I thought I just fucked up a different layer. But you also notice there's a slight delay in it as well, so you're getting a bit of echo, which is harmonising nicely with. It actually comes through. The echo makes it sound more distorted right now. It's like the echo. Dun, 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 dun. So that kind of echoey delay effect is making it sound quite washy and distorted, but what's actually increasing that is it's played over that rain track. But then when it plays with the second time, just over the raw piano, or the raw piano and the treated cello, it's going to sound clearer because you've not got that wash of noise. So it's a case of more distorted than the second time, a little bit distorted, but because it's less than the first time, it sounds clear. Let's see if we can get this. think I might need to do full cards, but okay. Let's see. Can I slow down the attack on it? Full cards, but slowly. Or I might have to bring it. I might have to bring in a different pad altogether. I think I will. Okay. Let's bring in. I think Labs have got another. I think they've got some slow strings in here actually. Strings. Let's demo these until we get a nice kind of slow one. Probably not any of these ones, but we'll go through them all. I mean, it's cool, but it's not quite the effect. Okay. So what fucking cards are in here? They're quite cool. Let's have a look. A. Oh, it's just go city. Okay. Frozen Strings Violin is currently the winner with what I really wish is we have more viola sounds. More viola would be excellent. Bit lower on cello. Slightly quicker release, just slightly. It's subtle, but that added in second might work. Ninth cards are banging. Okay. Let's record in. I'll probably make it fade in more, so it's going to sound like essentially it's coming in a bit strong, but I'll fade it out. I'll fade it in. Bring in violins there. Okay. I mean, it's literally just that repeating phrase, so I can realistically just copy that across. I didn't record in. I pressed play, not record. I'm a clown. Cool. One more time. Let's remember the second. C sharp. Okay, that second section here, that 81 to 85. Everything else can go. Okay. This bit here felt pretty damn good. I should just be able to just, yeah, quantize it straight in, and it should be good. Is that really subtle? It's a really subtle one of the... right in there. It's very subtle and you can't really detect it's there, but if you know it's there well enough, it sounds good. That sharp piano step actually sounds pretty cool. Cool. Then bring in the violins. Also, I just realized I was showing you the wrong tab, but yeah. You know what I mean. Fuck's sake. Yes, it is a correction. George is a fucking nightmare to play in that game. Why do I have no... Jesus, okay, it's because I'm too low. Something like that. So it's currently set to just be the BBC Symphony strings. Let's see if Labs have another Frozen one, because that was Frozen cello I used before. What does Frozen violin sound like? I already used Frozen cello. Harmonic birdsong violin. It's kind of cute. Okay. Yes, I'm very much aware that these chords taken are partly at least inspired by Grand Budapest. Scary strings. Too long. If that's going, that's really slow. Alright. Amplified cello quartet. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, we got a little dulcimer line for the second one. That could be really sweet. We'll see it. We'll try it. What's sounding weird there? What is sounding weird? There's like an illusion of a sound there that I actually really quite like. I'm going to incorporate. Let's just record some dulcimer stuff and see what we get. Once more. See, it's probably not going to get put in at all, but worth trying. go back to strings. Eerie, love it. Okay, let's go back to PVC strings because it actually worked quite well. Thank you, Artie. These are actually going to be a lot quieter in the mix than they're going to sound here. They're going to sound really loud in the mix for the recording. Let's click on as well. Uno más. Uno más. Actually, I'll take a fair bit of volume off these strings. I think one of those will do. One of these ones will do. Think up to here. Let's try the first one on its own. Quantize. Quantize bear. Lurking because imposter syndrome was hitting hard. Hey! Duck, genuinely so like it is fully imposter syndrome with you, as it is with me. I feel like you're someone, from my perspective, looking at it and go, you're someone who knows what you're talking about in music. And not necessarily intimidated as such, but you know what I mean, it's a feeling of shit. I'm worried that I, might come across look like I'm not knowing what I'm doing. But thank you though. Genuinely, as I say, I have immense respect for you as a musician. I'm not just saying that. And part of how I know I've got that immense respect for you as a musician, Duck, is that I genuinely feel a bit intimidated in places. But we're like, Art, I think Lolo's wanting through. Let's get Lolo through. Also, how are you doing today, Duck? Okay. Let's have a play about with this. First one needs to be quieter. I know you're not looking for Lola's back through. Okay. She wanted to go through the door and come back.
How dare we have closed doors?
God damn. I know you're not looking for pretty. Hey, I know a shit ton more about my stuff. You know a shit ton more about your stuff. You know incredible amounts of things that I do not know. As I do no incredible amounts of things you've done. Neither has any more value. It's just, I'm saying that because I do want you to know that I genuinely do have an immense amount of respect for you. That's literally where that came from for me. Let's try and do a slow fade up to still quite a quiet volume. I just want this to be a layer in the mix as opposed to actually dominant. But yeah, what are you up to today, Duck? Is today a day off? Sitting here with a chill ready to play, but it's not. What are you going to be playing? What are you going to be playing? I'm going to pressure you, but I want to know what you're playing. Now, once more about that click track. Now, so well done, Duck. The other thing I'm going to say, the other thing I'm going to plug to you is Thursday nights. Let's flick my hair. Thursday nights. If you're not already aware of Thursday nights, I do have something that happens now on Thursdays. Day off, opens all week. Yeah, I'm very frustrated with work. Yeah, fuck that. Well, what you can do with your Thursdays is, bam, that's the wrong button. There we go. Bam, it's still the wrong button. Bam, there we go. So, in the Job Hub Discord, there is a thing called feedback loops, which happens every Thursday at 8 p.m. It's literally just a voice call and some sharing about. Lasts from about 8 till 9. And it's anyone who's wanting to talk about making music, anyone who's interested in making music at any level. So if you want to talk about your cello playing, yeah. If you want to talk about issues that come with it, yeah. If you want to just show off what you've been doing and talk about what you've been doing and feel accountable to some other people, come on. It's a very friendly chat and we talk about weird stuff. So we like to talk about amateurs versus amateur musician versus professional musician and how there's no problems with it. We talked about this was an example of a guzheng, so I was saying that in the case of someone who's coming there, was talking about how they started singing. So I'm like, singing is a great instrument because it's easy to carry about with you, unlike a guzheng. There's Laszlo Polgar, who was brought up as when we're talking about nature versus nurture. So like he was someone who believed he could just raise genius, and he kind of did. Need to play and learn an instrument? Yeah. See, I like that attitude. I like the attitude that you're able to take to where you are someone who's well versed in another instrument, especially one related to it, and you are able to take it back to the start, back to the ground up. I love that. But yeah, if you're free Thursday night, I'd love you to come along and hear about how you're doing, hear about how you're finding it, because I think it's a really interesting perspective you'll have in it, because I mean, you are someone who spent years playing viola, and I might say you've got some violin experience as well, and you spent a lot of time around cellists. I mean, your flatmates and all being cellists and shit like that, so I'd be really interested to hear what your take is on learning it as a new instrument. So yeah, if you're free Thursday evening at 8 p.m, come on. But yeah, there's, I see I see it now, it says I'm typing even though I've just typed these characters. Cool. So let's give this another listen to. This is going to be the ending of Flappy's Lullaby. Why does the rain cut off? Endeavour to come along. Excellent. There will be cookies. Unfortunately, the cookies won't be able to transfer to you, like, you know. There will be cookies there for you, but unfortunately the cookies will be here. And you just have to watch me eating the cookies. It's also not necessarily a video call. It can be a video call if you want it to be. Okay, I'm going to fade in this rain track, because that's one thing I've been meaning to do pretty well. One day soon you'll receive physical cookies. Yes, they may well be baked by Artie. Yes. Oh shit, I've not seen it. Okay. I'm looking to finish this by about 4. I'll happily give you a call. Give you a call about 4. I'll begin if I run off stream talk with you. I quite like having that cut off and just the echo. Thank you. Sounds good as in like, sounds good to talk to me, not just, this piece sounds good. Big brain. Big brain. I understand. Now what I'm gonna have actually here, I'm gonna have to go and record a click. Like a click of an old fashioned switch turning off, because I want it to seem like it's the whole thing's just... Actually, yeah, okay. Okay. Big brain. So right now, everything is running through. Every track is technically running through this reverb and delay, but they are not actually being used for shit all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of... So basically, every one of these tracks is running through A and B, then going out to the master. Except right now they're not, because these little knobs here. So they've all got the potential to run through these as sort of master effects, but they're not. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a master effect on all of them that is going to make it sound like it's on a record player. And I'm going to have it so it slowly fades into sound like a record player, then it's going to be a sound of a record player. Switching kind of and turning down. And that's going to be the end of it. That's how I'm going to end it. Okay. So let's send 2 piano tracks. So that's 1, 2, 8, and 9. Let's send them through this and see what it sounds like. So that's it. It sounds very extreme, but I'm going to have this effect fade in. Final distortion. What's awful? So I'm going for that kind of vinyl sound. I'm also going to EQ off the bottom end, make it sound dramatic. Then click, and then kind of whirring down. Okay. How can I automate the ascent? Excellent. So I should be able to have it so that it just slowly comes on, particularly over the end and onwards. Do this for all the tracks. So that's okay. Going to 99. Okay. Then I need to automate this. So that about this point, shortly after it reaches full, it then just volume off, and then I'll bring in a kind of click doom sound. Okay. I was going to have the track volume for that goes up as well, slowly over time. Okay. I do want to go back in here and fill context, because I like the section. Also, Duck, are you remembering about the 29th of October? If so, if not, you need to keep that date free as well. You will see why. So yeah, that's what I was adding in there. I was adding in this automation so it brings in the effect for the vinyl distortion slowly over the end. And then the volume just cuts off. That's what I'll put in the click. Okay, I need more than you did earlier. Go back to this line, which is on 87 to 95. '87 to 95. Okay, Jack, I'm talking about what would technically be bar numbers here. Okay, let's try it from here. Should come out to date at some point. See you tomorrow. Ah, that sucks. I really hope you are free that evening. It should be an incredible shit show. Yeah, I quite like the idea of ending this whole track and the whole album without clicking off. Hey, Rauki, how you doing? I love the emo. I love how you always come in with emotes. What we got? Enclaves, Nomi Creep, Samthi Ooh, Terry one, and Norwich Love. Love it. How you doing? Okay, we're going to bring in the volume for that hiss way earlier. Good. What are you up to this fine Monday? Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm working on the ending of the entire album. It's not to say I'm finishing the album, it's just mean I'm working on the end of it. This is the end of Flappy's lullaby. Flappy being the dead pigeon. that's what I need to. I need to also take off the actual. No. Audio to sounds only. Okay. Experiment time, experiment time. In that case, I'm going to delete automation for all these. And for this. And then thank you bot for plugging me constantly. Do these effects for dry wet? Okay, they practically do. 87 to 95. It's the wrong thing, but okay. Let's have a look. Global drive, I'll try and put this so it's also off going to on for 95. Crackle volume I'll also put off going to on at 95. Actually, this might not be quite right, but it's going to try. Just one gain. Need to change. One gain A. Okay, let's try this. This might not even work, but we'll try it. Okay, there. And then click off. Actually, that's not even that. It's not even that I'm looking at. It's was looking at mixer track volume. There. I just need to get click sound. Click in a whirring down sound. And then that should be grand. One more time. where's the audio layer? It's rain. That's fine. So let's bring in a click sound, which I believe I have that here. Don't know what the sound's gonna be like actually. Make it nice and precise on that end. And we're gonna have to find a whirring down as well. You have the sound. There we go. So I need to take off the EQ off it. Also, so the EQ's not applied to it. And then smidge reverb, smidge of the little crazy verb. Not much. Nowhere near as much as let's turn you down. Still way too much. Cool. And then just need a whirring down. Shutting down machine. Like, you know, it's kind of mechanical machine malfunction. Power down. Christ, no. Mechanical shutdown. Machine shutdown. That could be good. Take off the top end, which makes it very clearly a vacuum cleaner. That could be pretty good. Let's put a second track next to it. Audio track. Cool. Let's put a second track on it and see if we make the sound a little bit less like a vacuum cleaner. Is it this one? No, it's not you. You're a different track altogether. Machine shutdown. Okay. How are we going to do you? Mixer. And let's take off that top end, because that top end makes it very clear the vacuum cleaner. Let's also speed up a bit, because it's a speed up and slow down, because it is a bit slow. And then put that little bit crazy verb on it, just to make it sound a bit less cut off. Copy. Paste. Am I big on that? For one, this is too loud. Nah, that's too. It's still too long and drawn out, and it's still too clearly a vacuum cleaner. I want to send a proper machine shut down. Robot shutdown. Like it. Engine shutting down. That's the one I want. Engine. Lawnmower. Actually, yes, that's the one I want. It's a lawnmower, but it'll do. That actually worked really nicely. Yeah, where are you, lawnmower? It's also far louder. Not for long. There we go. A little bit more than that. A little bit longer than that. Okay. This was just a mad idea I had off the top of my head, but I was like, you know what, I kind of like the idea of this being a... Like this, imagine like it's being playing an old record player. And the end of it is the record player shutting down, but it's an old mechanical one because that's the aesthetic I'm going for. So this might actually be the end. Done. Okay, a little bit more reverb on that last. I realized I was doing the sexy thing there. No. That's the one. That is the one right there. Okay, so let's listen back to this, the beginning of the piece. This is how the piece is going to start. Except, no, it's not, because it needs to start with a slower fade in than the rain. Let's just do that while we're here. Okay, while we're remembering, while we're at the start. Oh, that's the verb, not the... It's a grease verb, not the actual mixer. There we go. What value is it at? Minus 1.87. Call it -2. Why are you so quiet? Why are you so quiet? Oh, because you got the EQ on you. Let's turn the EQ off at this point. Cool. Because the piano should be punching through. There we go. Bass is still a bit strong. There we go. Then something after this. So something along that line. Maybe not the exact one. And then pause, 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 stuff in the middle, stuff in the middle. Hey, sup, Jolts, how's it going? Also, Jolts, holy shit. So I've been playing some more BPM. And holy shit, that game is good. Thank you so much for the recommendation. I might actually go play some for a little bit just after I've done a little bit more of this, because I've pretty much done the final section. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. So yeah, so we just finished the first section of this where it's going. I'm just gonna have one more play over the last bit, see if anything comes to mind, then I'll probably leave it at that for now because I've finished the last half of this piece. But yeah, such a fucking good game. Like first person shooter rhythm based roguelike. Just like Jesus Christ. Yeah, I streamed a bit of it a while ago, but then ended because I was in a run that was far too good. And I was shitting myself. It's also meant to be my last run of the night, so it's meant to be a call it here, no more. And I just kept going. This is the end of Flappy's Lullaby. One more run exactly. The thing is, it was the last run, but it just kept going on. I thought I was going to die in the first 2 floors again, but no. I've got like what feels to me to be pretty fucking OP, but I've still only played it a little bit. How are we doing today, though? Supposed to be working? Nah, it's fine. What sort of stuff do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? I'm curious. Still gonna turn that click down a bit. It's still a bit loud. Still a bit in my face. Software engineer for a defense company. Are we talking like government defense? Are we talking like personal defense? Either way, that sounds fucking awesome, man. Fucking hell. Note to self, do not get on your bad side. It's really cool. I shan't ask for too many details then, because it sounds like it's, you know, fairly confidential. That's fucking sick. So let's hear it again, but once more with the click a bit quieter. Yeah, I imagine. I mean, I used to work with a telecoms company who did work within like emergency services, and yeah, that was a smaller scale, but yeah, I understand. There we go. I'm happy with that click. Happy with the click. Problem is I don't have much for the middle bit, right off the top of my head. But I'm happy I actually managed to get through that entire ending. I was going to call it there, but I'm going to play a little bit BPM. That's my reward. Because as well as playing some BPM, I also got this shiny new... Yes, Lola, I hear you. This shiny new controller. Custom colors and all this. I know what I did.